All right, folks, here it is. The time has come. This is what Zero Hedge calls Europe's nightmare scenario coming true, and undoubtedly, this is one of their nightmare scenarios. As a matter of fact, this scenario might be so bad that it may have not made the nightmare list because it is an unfathomable issue that is beginning to happen. Folks, economically, sociologically speaking, security-wise, all kinds of things are beginning to fall apart, and this one is pretty bad because this one is actually telling us that energy bills are going to rise in Europe by $2 trillion. That means 20% of all disposable income is gone. Folks, that's a terrible scenario because it means something very bad is on the horizon. Let me read part of this article to you. It would blow your mind. It says, it starts off by asking this question: what is the scale of the energy challenge? We got a very shocking sense of the staggering numbers involved in the existential, crippling European crisis earlier today when Norwegian energy giant Equinor echoed what Zoltan Pozsar said in March, warning that European energy trading risks grinding to a halt unless governments extend liquidity to cover margin calls of at least 1.5 trillion. I'll explain what that means in a second. As Bloomberg put it, it's the best non-Zoltan limitation aside from inflating bills and fanning inflation. The biggest energy crisis in decades is sucking up capital to guarantee trades amid wild price swings. That's putting pressure on European Union officials to intervene to prevent energy markets from stalling. So basically what they're saying is if the government doesn't show up with a whole bunch of money to fill the gaps with the problems being created by what Russia has done to actually Europe, and actually forgive me for saying that, it's what Europe has done to itself, then there is going to be a huge problem and things are going to collapse quickly. Let me give you the translation of what that actually means. They're saying liquidity support is going to be needed, and the only way liquidity support happens, at least in the short term, is nations begin to consolidate and come together. And I've been saying this for a long time, that we are going to have to see a consolidation of nations in Europe to be able to watch what we know the Bible says about the 10 nations that are coming around the corner. And folks, I think we are beginning to see sort of the beginnings of the consolidation necessary to create the union, the confederation of nations, literally 10 nations that the Bible talks about in the book of Revelation. And folks, it's going to happen. And just as Daniel says it and many other places in the Bible, we are going to see it all being given to one leader, the final Antichrist. And that guy is going to become the beast, set himself up in the temple, demand to be worshiped. And we are going to see some changes happening very quickly. Folks, open your eyes. Understand that the times are changing historically, that we have never seen anything like this. Jesus is coming soon, and we got to wake up. Things are getting crazy. And I'm not even beginning to talk about the globalists and all the other things that they want to do, the World Economic Forum, the Great Reset, all that nonsense. Folks, this is crazy. Times are changing. Time to wake up. God bless you.